So welcome back live to St Andrews Sports Complex here in the heart of bustling Mumbai. Happy Holi to everyone watching live on the One Play Sports networks around the world. It's the Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra South Division with the Hoopers Crunchers. 1-0 winners over Bombayan on match night 1 against Rebels. 1-0 winners against All Monsters last time out. Hoopers Crunchers in the grey / chocolate and white hoops, and the Rebels in yellow. And straight away a free kick opportunity for the Rebels, which Gautam Tiwari is over. Goal scorers last week for these two teams. For the Rebels it was Sergio Sierra, for the Crunchers it was Tommy. And there are a couple of names that I don't see out on the field in the early part of this game. I can't see any sign of Tommy, so he might be another absentee due to Holi. And Sergio Sierra, that man Mountain at the back, he is there. Rebels in yellow, with their keeper having an early touch here. Keeper's name for the Rebels, please. Keeper for the Rebels. Goalkeeper for the Rebels. Goalkeeper for the Rebels, bro. Is it? Find out. Free kick going the way of Hoopers Crunchers.
Shubhankar. Shubhankar.
Number?
4.
He's goalkeeper.
Yeah.
For the Rebels.
Yeah. Imran Kapadia for Rebels.
Imran Chaiwala. Oh, Imran Kapadia.
Imran.
It's him and not the number of 13. Check, please. Come on, we need to get these things right at the start. I'm just getting confirmation of who's playing in goal for the Rebels today. Mohit K. Shetty in goal for the Crunchers, I believe. Imran Chaiwala is confirmed, and the Hoobers Crunchers goalkeeper. Yes, and it's a standing goalkeeper with some absentees for Hoobers Crunchers to deal with. Shabanka Dongra is in goal for them tonight. Their regular keeper Mohit K. Shetty not here, presumably because of Hody. So, as we saw, it obviously cost the after eights dear in their game with their depleted lineup. Which of these two teams is going to maintain an unbeaten start to the season, or can they both do it with a draw? Cagey opening here.
Go for it.
Nice flick on. Oh, it was almost into the path of Akshay Gulati there. But Imran Chaiwala claims for the Rebels. Last week's goal scorer, Sergio Sierra with the clearance. Sergio is up for this. Didn't reach him though, Sergio Sierra. And now there's a potential break on. They just couldn't release Akshay quick enough. He's got it now, but he's got a man right on top of him. Akshay's going to have to get some tricks out the locker here, and he's unable to beat the second Rebels man that approaches him. Gulati with the kick in, goes low and easily thumped away by the Rebels defence. Really put his foot through that, didn't he? Saleh Mahajan. Loose ball has come out to Lakshit Shetty. And Akshay putting the Rebels under all kinds of pressure here. Scrambling to get rid of it was Harry Griffith. Oh, it's not the most convincing clearance. He's onside here. It should be 1-0. Oh, he's messed it up. It was a great save from Imran Chaiwala. But Hoobers should be one up. It's not something that Mohit K. Shetty will want to look back with any fondness, that effort. Of course, I'm getting confused by the strange numbering. Mohit K. Shetty is here, but he's playing up front, not in goal. He's an outfield player by trade and playing outfield today. First real opportunity of the game goes to Hoobers Crunchers. Oh, he's gone tumbling there, and that was half a chance. That time for Baldev Maheshwari. So Hoobers Crunchers in the ascendancy here early. Looking for Griffith, but there's too much on it. On the turn now for the Crunchers. Trying to find Baldev Maheshwari. Header away is not convincing, only as far as Akshay Gulati. They're in again here, Hoobers Crunchers, are they? Twisting and turning. Went for a shot rather than a cross, and there's a coming together in the penalty area, but the referee gives the free kick instead for a foul on Siddha Franchev. And this, again, is A1 position. There's no good having a free kick right on the edge of the area. There's no angle to work with. There's an angle to work with here. And you fancy Akshay Gulati or Sanchit Shetty are going to pull the trigger here. He's just lurking, Akshay Gulati, with a bit of intent, as if they want to slide it to him on the right. Or will Sanchit Shetty pull the trigger for his first goal of the season? He'll pull the trigger all right, but it's straight into the backside of Harry Griffith. Sanchit Shetty over it again. 4 Hoobers Crunchers committed forward. Shetty drifts it in, too much on it, but it's flicked behind for a corner by Sergio Sierra. Well, he's had to trot from one side of the field to the other to take this corner as Sanchit Shetty, the set piece man for the Hoobers Crunchers. And one of the taller players in the team, so they've not really gained anything by having him out there taking it. That's along the ground though. Hoofed clear. And now it's a tricky one to deal with for Baldev Maheshwari, and he's given away the kick in, and now the Rebels with their first chance to attack. Harry Griffith over it. They've not committed too many numbers forward, but Sergio Sierra is arriving now to try and ghost in at the far post. Griffith, I'm sure he'll be looking for Sergio Sierra here. Griffith, deflected and headed behind. It'll be a goal kick. Oh, good steal from Akshay Gulati. Really good steal. It's quite congested though, certainly in the middle of the park in these early stages. Sanchit Shetty over this. Runners galore in the middle. Sanchit Shetty, it's over the tall figure of Lakshit Shetty, his brother. Oh! Flag was up just as well. Blush's save there. Rebels all of a sudden on the break. Can they keep this in play? Well, they can, but they can't keep possession. They will, however, get a kick in, and another chance from Sergio Sierra to come up from the back. Ref, how long gone? Ref, how long? How long gone? 15 minutes to go in this first half. Well, none of the Rebels seem to want to take a stab at that. It came for Akash Shah, and he carried out an air shot. Changes are on the way. So the Rebels are going to make a change. Into the mix will come Arjun Parmar. Oh, nice flick on. Flag stayed down as well, but Harry Griffith unable to get anywhere near it. Just a little bit too much pace on the ball. Burrowing his way through, but unable to get an effective shot away was Lakshit Shetty. They will get a corner out of it though. Sanchit Shetty. Oh, he was looking for the onrushing Karan Karanjani. Flicked away by the Rebels, who are having to do lots of defending in this first half. We're midway through the first half, still goalless between Hoobers Crunchers and Rebels FC. Earlier on after 8's losing to the Gladiators by 2-1. A big win for the Gladiators, courtesy of Rishit and Carroll's goals. And that's a waste from Sanchit Shetty on that occasion. Still to come tonight. This is the second of our 4 games. We've got the HRX FC and Bombayan teams next. Both of them looking for their first win and first goals of the season so far. And we wrap things up with the Knights and the All Monsters. All Monsters losers 1-0 to this Rebels team on match night 1. The Knights 2-0 winners against the Gladiators, a result that's been made to look very good indeed with the performance of the Gladiators in the last game. Harry Griffith over this. Determined to take it. He's going to swing this in with his left foot, I fancy. Harry Griffith looking for Sergio Sierra. Oh, he actually goes for goal. Keeper spilled it! And Sergio Sierra is there again. It's 2 in 2 games for the Giant centre-back. Harry Griffith, the free kick looked harmless, but it was disaster in goal for Shubhankar Dongre. He palmed it into the path of Sergio Sierra, who scored again. Well, it's been all Hoobers Crunchers through the first 15 minutes of this game, but it's the Rebels who lead. Nightmare from the keeper, Shubhankar. Gulati trying to strike straight back for Hoobers Crunchers. Heavy touch from Sanchit Shetty, gets away with it this time. But that's put a sprig in the step of the Rebels now. Hoobers Crunchers shell shot. Sanchit to Lakshit. Lakshit, oh, he nearly got tied up there. In fact, there's a chance here. The flag had stayed down. It goes through to Shubhankar in the goals for the Rebels, who clearly are missing the presence up front of the very lively and fast Tommy Nguyen. Sergio Sierra. Rebels, since they scored the goal, have looked much brighter, but that's well won by Baldav. And an important deflection from Salil Mahajan. More space for the Rebels to play with now. Gautam Tiwari will get to this. He'll get the cross in as well. Should be 2, somehow isn't. Couldn't get enough of the ball, Akash Shah, to make it count. And Shubhankar saves this time, but all the Rebels now. Hoobers Crunchers shell shocked by going behind. They need to level up quickly. They might get a chance now. Akshay Gulati goes down, nothing doing. Good ball to Harry Griffith down that left side, the natural left footer. Time, ref time?
15
Huh?
15 minutes to 15.
So 10 minutes to go in this first half. Akshat's on for Gulati for Hoobers Crunchers to try and shake it up. Oh, he's missed that. It's a chance for 1-1, and he's equalised. Well, there was a defensive handle at one end that led to the first goal. It's a defensive handle at the other that's led to the equaliser. And it's a Shetty that's got it. Sanchit Shetty levels it up. Just correct myself there. I think it might be Lakshit, is it? Yes, Lakshit, I think. Lakshit Shetty. Yeah, it was one of the Shetty boys. The 2 giants of their teams. Well, in fact, was it Mohit K. Shetty? I do apologise. It's actually Mohit K. Shetty. I wish outfield players would stop wearing number 1. It's very confusing. Mohit K. Shetty levels it up. Did well as well. Capitalised on a bad defensive mistake by the Rebels. Sergio Sierra has been caught out. Here is, I know this is definitely Sanchit Shetty. And he'll win the free kick. Imran Chaiwalla. Oh, he's played one of his players into bother there. He's put Saleh Mahajan on all kinds of pressure. They've got away with it though. And now, punching it away, making no mistake, is Sanchit Shetty. Cross has taken a deflection. And hoofed out downfield. This is a chase on here. This is a big chase on. And Mohit K. Shetty gets to it but then commits a foul. And the Rebels will have a chance to clear. Change coming from the Rebels once more. Amrit Punjabi is coming on. And he'll replace Gautam Tawadi. Nice flick on, that's a great pass through. Unable to take advantage of the great work from Mohit K. Shetty there was Karan Karanjani, but they do get a kicking out of it. You're watching live coverage on the One Play Sports Network of the second round of matches in the Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra South Division. Good improvised goalkeeping from Imran Chaiwalla. And having been rocked by conceding a goal when they were dominating. The Crunchers have equalised, but they could be in trouble here. Oh, he very near that go through for a corner. Well, I thought it was going to never not go through for a corner, go through for a goal. Taking a punt was Amrit Punjabi, and he's not having the best of the night, Shubhankar Dongra. He's a standing keeper, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but it just goes to show the holy holiday is leaving teams and squads short, and we're getting some surprise results here, and certainly some dodgy defending from all teams. Two defensive errors have led to both goals in this game so far. Here's Sergio Sierra. Lovely play to Harry Griffith. Harry Griffith to the cross. All it needed was the touch from Akash Shah, and it would have been 2-1. Akshay Gulati is back on into the fray. Feel sorry for Shubhankar Dongra. It's very difficult when you're a standing keeper. No gloves either, which I'm sure didn't help when he was trying to defend that free kick that led to the opening goal for the Rebels.
What's that, bro? That food?
Imran Chaiwalla. Lakshit Shetty's over to take it. Oh, Lakshit Shetty's actually in the middle waiting for it. It'll be Sanchit Shetty to take it. Plenty of numbers up here for the Crunchers! Oh, it's got in! Now, was it Mohit K. Shetty that got the final touch, or is the goal going to go? To Sanchit. But it was definitely a Shetty, I know that much. And another defensive lapse. This time I think Imran Chaiwalla has to take some responsibility. Has given Hubis Crunchers the lead.
Who scored, guys? Who scored? Who scored, guys?
Waiting for official confirmation of the scorer. And it's actually going to be credited to Baldav Maheshwari. I thought it was certain to be one of the Shettys, but obviously not. We'll get confirmation of that, I'm sure, in the post-game. It was a bit of a melee, whatever it was. Well, goals galore here. They've come from 1-0 down to lead 2-1, and on the balance of play, certainly in the early part of the half, they probably deserve it. They went behind against the run of play. Now Sergio Sierra already with one goal in this game, and he'll get a free kick here. No, offside is the call. Apologies.
Can you check who scored that goal? Can we check who scored that goal? I don't think it was him. check who scored that. I don't think it was him.
Might
Just double check.
just getting confirmation of the goal scorer there. And giving up the free kick for the Rebels was Akash Shah. Route 1 stuff again, and why not after the last goal? Well, no fewer than 4 Shetties in this squad. It was Lakshit Shetty, I was correct, apologies. Just been corrected by the official scorer. Lakshit Shetty has been credited with it. So we've had a goal for Mohit and a goal for Lakshit. The Shetties in second goal heaven. And they're coming forward again here. Can they get the third goal before half time? That may well kill this game off with still 25 minutes to play. Akshay Gulati unable to get through on that occasion.
Time, Ref?
2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining here. A third goal would kill the Rebels off, I fancy. Danger's not cleared yet either. Lofted back into the area. Comes out. Oh, that was a really good bring down from Sanchit Shetty. That would have been some goal if he could have finished. It's a problem for Akshay Gulati. I think he wants to come off again here. He's struggling with stamina. Unless he's got a knock that he's not giving away. Headed away firmly by Imran Kapadia. And this first half, I think it's going to end with the scoreline not changing. But after Sergio Sierra gave the Rebels the lead against the run of play on the 15th minute, goals from Mohit K. Shetty a couple of minutes later and Lakshit Shetty a couple of minutes after that have turned this game on its head. The Hoobers Crunchers are going to lead at the break. And they might still have a chance to lead by 3-1. The flag goes up very late. Very late flag indeed. And they don't like the decision there. Mohit K. Shetty hating that decision from the referee. They want handball and they're going to get it. That was a lapse from Lakshit Shetty, scorer of the second goal. And it will give the Rebels right on the stroke of half time every chance to be the last player of the half to level it up. And we've talked all through the season so about how hard it is to score with the wall as it is, but they've got a left footer with their racks here in Harry Griffith. And is Harry Griffith going to try and bend this round the wall? Does look like it's going to be Harry Griffith. Just checking their back six. Harry Griffith, 2-2 is it? Deflected off the wall and into the hands of Shubhankar Dongra, and that will be the last action of the first half. With the Hoobers Crunchers leading by 2-1. They've come from behind to edge it. Can they hang on? We'll find out next live on One Play. Stay with us.
Whatever it is, one, two guys are. That only way you can play short, right? थोड़ा एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा
Goalkeeper!
Well, we're underway in this second half with the Hoovers Crunchers leading by 2-1. They come from behind to lead. It's the Crunchers playing from right to left in this second half. The Rebels in yellow playing from left to right. Live on the One Play Sports Networks online. This is the 2019 Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra South Division. Second of our 4 games tonight. We've already seen the after eights lose to the Gladiators in a big shock by 2-1. After this, we'll have HRXFC against Bombayant, and our final game of the night will be the Knights and the All Monsters. Rebels, can they equalise early in the second half? Sergio Sierra was up there, but he's penalised for a push. Route 1 staff looking for the on-running Mohit K. Shetty. Here's Akshat Shetty, passing to no one. Well, Sanchit Shetty not on the same page as him there. Both these teams, remember, won their first games of the season. So with the after eights losing, a win for either would take them top of the table tonight. The other 4 teams still to play. Only the Knights won their first game. Good header from the Rebels. This is better as they try and get back into the game. Arjun Palmer's giving it away though, and the flag will be down here. He's onside, Mohit K. Shetty. He's found Akshay Gulati in the box. It comes to Akshat Shetty. Nice footwork from him. Can he get the cross in? He can, but it's off Sergio Sierra for a corner. Oof! Well, it wasn't bending in, but the power on that from Sanchit Shetty very nearly led to the Rebels putting it into their own goal. As it is, Akshay Gulati's over to take a corner. They get a third goal early in this second half. This could get ugly, this scoreline, you feel. Free kick against Hoovers Crunchers. To this right-hand side, here's a chase for the lively-looking Arjun Palmer. Gets it into the middle, and that was an important touch by Baladev Maheshwari to get it away. Akshat Shetty. Sanchit Shetty. Sanchit Shetty. Nice play from Hoovers Crunchers. It breaks down though. Sergio Aguero should get onto this. Keep calling him Sergio Aguero. Sergio Sierra. If only the Rebels did have Sergio Aguero in their team, but nothing wrong with Sergio Sierra's strike rate. 2 goals in 2 games for him this season so far. Akshay Gulati. They're leaving this for Lakshit Shetty, scorer of the second goal. Lakshit, good ball through, but Akshay Gulati was offside. I'm not sure he was, but the flag did go up. Was unable to control it anyway. Nice work from Arjun Palmer. Ball comes in the middle, and there's the equaliser. Harry Griffith, after great work from Arjun Palmer and a sensational cross right across the face of goal from Gautam Tewari, and they are all square. Harry Griffith's first goal of the season, 5 minutes into the second half, and the Rebels are back in business. Well, more evidence maybe that they're not playing with a natural goalkeeper with Shubhankar Dongra, because you'd fancy a normal goalkeeper would be a bit more dominant there, but here's a chance straight away. Oh. For the Hubis Crunchers to attack again. Siddharth, Ranchev, Sanchit Shetty. It's a nice run. And the shot's blocked and kicked away for a corner ball. That's a nice ball over the top, looking for Harry Griffith again. Harry Griffith, they want handball and they're going to get that. And here's a free kick in a dangerous position for the Rebels. What a seesaw game this is. I believe that was handled by Langshit Shetty. And Harry Griffith with that left foot. Can't find an angle to goal surely from here, can he? It's blocked by the wall. Harry Griffith gets it back to Gautam Tewari, whose cross created the equaliser. Oh, that's a dangerous block, and Akshay Gulati is away. Just couldn't thread it through to Mohit Shetty, and Imran Chaiwala gathers. Imran Chaiwala bringing it out of his own area. Is the flag going to go up here against Harry Griffith? Yes, it is. Sergio Sierra. Akshat Shetty was going to go off for Karan, but now they've changed it again. It'll be Mohit Shetty that's off. And the man that's now wearing the captain's armband, Karan Jani, is back on. Sanchit Shetty to deliver. Having been behind and taken the lead and now been drawn level, can Hubis Crunchers go in front once more? Sanchit Shetty with the delivery. Plenty of big bodies up for this. Sanchit Shetty, he was looking for Akshay Gulati, one of the smaller men on the field. He couldn't quite get there, and it's a goal kick as on for the Rebels comes Akash Shah, replacing the man who had looked very lively and played a part in the equaliser, Arjun Palmer. Going long. Flick on is there. The keeper's come and used his feet to get it away. Now he's boldly trying to keep it in play, Imran Chaiwala. That nearly was a big mistake, and they're going to have to concede a corner off the back of that. And once again, the big men will come up for this. There's no Mohit Shetty on, but Lakshit Shetty certainly there. Sanchit Shetty in the middle as well. Headed away by Imran Kapadia. Akshay Gulati chasing this down. Sergio Sierra with work to do and does very well. Sergio Sierra gets it through Akshay's legs, but they just can't clear the lines at the moment, the Rebels. That stayed in. No, that stayed in. I don't know what they're complaining about there, the Rebels. He's clutching at straws. Oh, it's off the face of Lakshit Shetty, but they've come away with it all right. But unable to get the cross in.
Yes, you.
Well, they were rocked when they went behind. They were rocked when they conceded the equaliser to make it 2-2. And the Hoobers Crunchers seem determined to take the win here. They are going for it. I just wonder whether the Rebels will be able to catch them on the break, because as we've already seen, we know they've got goals in them. Sergio Sierra, 2 goals already this season, and that's come out again. They're going to take the lead here. Oh, they are. He's pulled it wide, and he was onside as well. Hoobers Crunchers are furious that the assistant referee didn't raise the flag, and now referee Tambi is having to have a serious chat. But what a miss from Gautam Tiwari. Has to be careful, the big centre back for the Crunchers, Lakshit Shetty. Meanwhile, Mohit K. Shetty, having been rested, is back on. How long, ref? How long, ref? Referee? Sir? How long? So 15 to play. Still 15 to play in this second half. Time for plenty more goals, you fancy. Sanchit Shetty.
Come on, you can do this, come on. Hey, wrong side,
Here's Akshay Gulati. Running it out of play. Oh, that's a slice from Sergio Sierra. It's allowing the Crunchers to come back again. Rebels could do with just clearing this at the moment. They've not managed to clear it yet. They do now. Straight back into the middle. He's offside though. That's a clumsy challenge by Sergio Sierra. Is going to concede the free kick against Mohit K. Shetty. Dangerous position with the height they've got in the team, the Hoobers Crunchers, to give away a free kick like this. It's a Shetty fest out there. Up to get on the end of this, Alaksit and Mohit. It'll be Sanchit to deliver it. Shetty. Sanchit punched well by Iman Chaiwala, who I think maybe caught the player on the way through and gets a free kick from it. Meanwhile, Harry Griffiths, can he keep this in? No, too much on it. Oh, that's a pocket pincher, Mohit K. Shetty. Unlucky not to get the foul there. Well, I must say the behaviour of some of these Hoobers Crunchers players is leaving a lot to be desired. It's great to see them taking it so passionately, but the abuse of referee Tambi is a little bit unwarranted, and I think some of them should be maybe going into the book soon for some of the complaining. It's a little bit too exuberant. It's great to see the passion, but at times Mohit K. Shetty's taken it a little bit too far, I fancy. Yellow card to Akash Shah. Meanwhile, they've got the free kick out of it, so maybe the moaning did do them so good, and the man that won it, Mohit K. Shetty, is going to take it. It's actually Lanksit Shetty, apologies. Well, they're certainly not lacking in commitment, Hubers Crunchers, but pushing the boundaries of good taste with some of the grief they're giving the referee. Meanwhile, for the Rebels, they're unable to get it away, and Sanchit Shetty finds Akshay. Akshay's miskicked that, and Harry Griffith could be in here if he can get goal side. Harry Griffith, and that's going to be a corner ball. And again, Mohit K. Shetty has got to be carded in a minute. Lovely chap, and he's a great player, but he cannot be giving the referee this much abuse. Corner is wasted. Trying to release it quickly. And the frustration growing for the Hubers Crunchers. I think they feel, probably rightly so, on the balance of play. This is a game they should be winning. They fell behind, got in front, and then conceded an equaliser. God knows what they'll think if they go behind. Sergio Sierra, who we know can blast them. Powell drives one through that takes a deflection off Lanksit Shetty for a corner, which Harry Griffith is over to take with his left foot. Final 4 minutes now. A bit longer than that, actually. Apologies. Final 8 minutes. 10 to play. Confirmation from our fourth official with the big scoreboard not working. Meanwhile, Akshay Gulati's on the run and pushed over by Gautam Tiwari. And Gautam Tiwari is going into the book. Second Rebels player to be carded. From memory, you know Hubers Crunchers players in the book so far. Sanchit Shetty over to take it.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
And all the big Shetty boys are up to get on the end of this. Sanchit, only 2 men in the wall. I wonder if he thinks he can find an angle to beat Imran Chaiwala. Sanchit Shetty hangs it up in the air, headed away by the reliable Sergio Sierra. Sanchit Shetty gets it out wide. Well won. Shot comes in. Good bit of improvisation there from Baldev Mashwari. Imran Chaiwala equal to it, and that's over the top now. And that very nearly came through to Amrit Panjabi. Corner ball it is. Gautam Tiwari on a yellow card to take. Corner delivery is good. Heads are up. They want handball. I think the Rebels, they're not going to get it, and instead they could be in trouble here. Mohit K. Shetty did well. Imran Chaiwala to come out of his goal there. Akshat Shetty is about to come on, so he should have the full complement of Shettys on the pitch in a minute. Offside from that flick on from Amrit Panjabi was Akash Shah. Well, they're trying to make the change. I don't think the player that Akshay Shetty is supposed to be replacing wants to come off. Straight through the middle they go again, headed away by Sergio Sierra. Lanksit Shetty accompanies it back to the keeper. Well, I think they're trying to get Mohit K. Shetty off. Here's Sanchit Shetty. It's out for a goal kick. Trying to take off Siddharth Ranchev now. Unable to do so. And this is going to be a kick in for the Rebels in the final third. Final 6 and a bit minutes to play. Corner's a good one. Flicked backwards by Baldev Mashwari for another kick in. Over to take this one is Amrit Panjabi. He's got Harry Griffith unmarked close to him, but he goes for the cross that's headed away. Harry Griffith loses that in the area of water. Mohit K. Shetty. And now Sanchit Shetty just runs it out of play. Now they'll be able to make the change. Let's get confirmation of who is coming off for Akshat Shetty. And it's indeed Siddharth Ranchev. Oh, it's found its way through to Mohit K. Shetty. And now, what's the decision? Mohit K. Shetty, to his credit that time, accepting the referee's decision with good grace. Akshat Shetty, good ball in. Unfortunately, it was skewed. Oh, that's a cheap chance at a penalty, and Imran Chaiwalla, bizarrely off the back of that play, makes a very good instinctive save, and it's out for a corner. Sanchit Shetty to take it. Well, Mohit K. Shetty so wound up here. If he was to get the winning goal, God knows what his celebration would be like. And Akshay Gulati may well come out with a winner. And look what it means to the Hoobers Crunchers. The short corner routine worked like a dream. Sanchit Shetty to Akshay Gulati. And that is a world-class finish. Imran Chaiwalla, I don't know whether he was blindsided, but it's a great goal. A great goal. Sergio Sierra, right from the kick-off, is going to leave this one. They'll go for goal and it'll be deflected through. Akshay Gulati, and they were beginning to get panicked. There's only just under 4 minutes to play here. He makes it 3-2. Oh, that's gone through all of them. Mohit K. Shetty, a fourth goal, and you fancy this game would be in bed. But they've already equalised once, and they wanted a free kick there for the push on. Akash Shah, this has been played in a very competitive spirit, at times bordering on a little bit too competitive in terms of the moaning to the referee. You have to say Hoobers Crunch is probably the better team and deserve to win it, but they've given themselves plenty of hard work in between going behind early and then conceding an equaliser at 2-2. Sanchit Shetty, lovely footwork. Sanchit Shetty through on goal. Messed up the finish from a very narrow angle. Here's Griffith. Griffith blocked out by the scorer of what at the moment is the winning goal, Akshay Gulati. They can get a fourth and this game really is over. Well, the Rebels have got time here. Can they get the equaliser to make this our first 3-3 draw of the season? Harry Griffith, superb challenge, but Harry Griffith let it run out for a corner. Good tackle that, and it had to be right on the edge of the area. Now, Sergio Sierra will go up. Imran Chaiwalla is urging one of his defenders to come back and help him. They need to be throwing caution to the wind. It's gone loose, and they've made it 3-3. And for the second time in the game, the Hoobers Crunchers keeper has gift-wrapped a goal for the Rebels, and it will be 3-3. The finish, and he deserves the goal, Arjun Palmer. And they were able to keep the lead for less than 2 minutes. A thrill thriller here at St Andrews, live on One Play. Bodog Roots Premier League action brought to you by title sponsor Bodog, our supporting sponsors, the branding partners at the Flag Company, our hydration partners at Mikwa, and the Raw Pressery, some great beverages. And what a great game this has been. A 3-3 draw can never fail to be anything but entertaining. It's been a war of attrition. The Hoobers Crunchers have been the better side, but the resilience shown by the Rebels has been brilliant. And there's no question the Hoobers Crunchers are paying the price for having a replacement goalie in between the sticks in the place of their regular keeper. Shubhankar Dongra has been found out on a couple of occasions tonight. Is there still time for the winner? Well, the answer is yes, there is. Ref, how long? There's still 2 minutes to play. If the Rebels get a winner, goodness gracious me. The Rebels led 1-0. Hoobers Crunchers led 2-1. Rebels equalised 2-2. Crunchers led 3-2. And that late goal from Arjun Palmer makes it 3-3. Harry Griffith, his left foot has been really useful for the Rebels. He's found Sergio Sierra. They fancy the win here, the Rebels. And that's out for a kick in to Hoobers Crunchers. Well, poor old referee Tamby is one of our top officials here. National referee. He's been given pelters throughout the whole game, largely from Hoobers Crunchers, but the Rebels have given him stick as well. Harry Griffith with the kick in. They're not, well, they are committing numbers forwards here. Sergio Sierra's up there looking for the winner. He's already got one, Sergio Sierra, and Harry Griffiths might be able to get a ball in again here. Harry Griffiths. Well won by Akshay Gulati. Free kick. Hubers Crunchers, who've just about got enough time. The story of this game, Sergio Sierra giving the Rebels the lead against them when I play in the 15th minute. Mohit K. Shetty levelling it up to make it 1-1 in the 17th minute. Laksit Shetty just before half time making it 2-1. Then Harry Griffiths making it 2-2 before Akshay Gulati from a mile out made it 3-2. And Arjun Palmer just a couple of minutes later made it 3-3. It looks like that's going to be the end of the scoring, as this game has been played, in fairness, in a competitive but fair spirit. The talking to the referee maybe has been on the borderline of disrespectful at times, but it's been blood and thunder stuff, a fine advert for the commitment and passion that this Bodog Roots Premier League provides. And that will probably be the last shot on goal. It comes from Akshay Shetty, and it looks like we're going to finish 3-3 here. Unless, well, it does finish 3-3. Referee Tamby blows at the end of an exhilarating game. It's finished here. Hubers Crunchers 3, Rebels FC 3. Stay with us live on One Play. Up next, it's HRX against Bombayam.
I was standing there. I thought you were going in directly. Great statement there.